Okay, I really enjoyed this episode, but still, it had me curious though. He had a nightmare, so it made me think: is he getting the memories from the original storyline as nightmares of what basically should have happened, but didn't? Because the father was supposed to die, but she stopped that. And in this episode, I was kind of questioning if this is really like an isekai or it's more of a she's getting visions of different paths. But she clearly states that this was a game slash book, I think. And she don't have a perfect memory of everything that happened in the game. And since other characters were minor, she don't know what roles they really played, which I can see coming into play now. Because things are playing out differently. But also, it might be one of those games where they come out with later parts to say that this character did was doing all this. They were minor in the main one, but this is what they was doing. Because once Stale thinks he's going to manipulate the situation in a certain way, because of the whole thing with her getting him to have letters from his mom, but only this all is still cruel, and not even from Pride, the original Pride, the system that they living in. Like yeah, these people are nice, but what they do is still cruel. But yeah, so now he's devoted. But he heard the prime minister Gilbert talking, who's obviously a snake and probably liked the previous Pride. I don't know. But they got their little sister that was brought in. All three of them are getting along, and she's trying not to feel jealous or feel like the original Pride, which is like still in there. And mother said that at first, before she was seeing the future for her and saw that it was gonna go, she was gonna be bad, but now she can't see it because things are changing. She don't know why though, but we know why. But also in the previous timeline, she would be dead too, right after the husband died, not too long after. But things are different now. So I'm liking all this focus we get on Stale too, on how he's developing as a character now, and how I was like, he's becoming like the prime minister, but the prime minister is clearly on some mess. But because talks to the guard, and his son is supposed to be involved, but she don't remember what part he plays, or if she even really remembers him from the game or not. So the question is, where do we go now? Because things are clearly changing in different directions. So the mess that happens has to happen in a different way. And she's going to try to keep herself from being the original Pride and doing all those evil acts. Because the original Pride just enjoyed what she did to Stella in the first, in the original timeline, essentially. So I wonder if her mind will be affected by the original in a strong way that would be negative, or what. Either way, though, great episode.